Toyotress reached out to me to review their Boho Butterfly Locs. They sent me over their 12-inch locks in the color 1B. I did receive 10 packs of hair. Each package of hair comes with 10 locks, and the reason why I got 10 packs is because I have 100 locks in my hair, and I'm going to add these boho locks to my locks to give it like that extensioned look. We're going to start off with freshly washed hair, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to section my hair off, and I'm going to work from the back and then up to the top. Now, I'm going to show you this clip because this is the only clip I'm going to show you of me working the back. Everything else is going to be in the front, but I'm just going to show you the trial and error because not every single time we do our videos, the style comes out as we plan in our head. So with me, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, go add that lock on, and then I'm going to cut my Marley hair, and I'm going to wrap my Marley hair around the lock, just like similar you would do with your lock extensions. But when I was doing that, I thought everything was going so well until it just slipped right out of my hair. And I'm going to show you guys in this clip right here. I'm like, okay, it's going well, it's going well. And then the lock just slips right out. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to figure something out. So what I decided to do is to just add the Marley hair into the crochet hair. So you're going to see me take the Marley hair and I'm going to crochet it into that hole. So you see me pulling it through. And it's gonna form a T shape. And I'm gonna use that to wrap my hair around. So you see now it's secure, and then I'm gonna take one piece of the Marley hair that's already inside of the lock and I'm gonna wrap it around. And that actually helped from my lock slipping out. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to do the process in the front. Now I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit. Right here, I'm just showing you how seamless it looks, but I'm gonna show you guys the two methods. I'm gonna do one with the Marley hair inside the lock like I showed you with that little T thing, and then I'm gonna do one without. Now the locks in the front are a little bit thicker than the locks in the back, so I don't need to worry about it slipping out, especially because I need a retwist, so that lock is not going anywhere. I did start my locks with a 2-strand twist, so it is kind of thick and bulky, so it's not going to slip out. So anyway, what I'm doing is I'm adding my lock gel to the base of my hair, and then I'm going to put the crochet needle into the hook or the hole of the lock, and I'm going to pull my lock through. As you can see, I am struggling to pull it through, so I know this is not going to slide out because this lock is thicker. So there it goes. It's not going anywhere. And now I'm going to take the Marley hair and I'm going to cover where that lock extension starts, and then I'm going to wrap my hair around the lock. Now you can try to pull your hair in the middle of the lock instead of wrapping it around, but these locks were made kind of tight, so it was hard for me to find the middle of the lock to pull my hair through. So I'm just going to wrap the Marley hair around it. Now each of these butterfly boho locks have 3 curls. You have a curl on the top, a curl in the middle, and then you have the curl at the base. I didn't want too much curl at the top, so with here you're not seeing me pull out that first curl on the top, but the other ones you're going to see me pull it out. So right here I'm just wrapping it, all the Marley hair all the way down until my hair is fully covered and that there's no extras out, so that everything can like blend together. And then look at that, it looks like it's growing right on my scalp. And then I'm just gonna do one more retwist at the roots so that everything blends together. I'm gonna do, see, look at that. It just, can you tell where I put the extension? No, you can't. All right, so we're gonna do it again. I'm adding that lock gel to the base of my hair and I'm doing a slight little retwist. Then I'm going to grab that lock and I'm gonna pull it through. Pull it through, there you go. I'm gonna grab my Marley hair and I'm going to wrap down. And you're just wrapping until your hair is not shown. Now, you can do the same process if you have loose hair. You just braid the base of your hair. I would say leave the roots a little bit slack before you braid the base of your hair, and I'll show you the reason why. And then you just wrap the Marley hair around like I'm doing here, but you do it with your braided hair. Right here, you see me pulling out that first curl that was on the top, making sure that I'm wrapping it around, showing you guys how seamless it looks. And then I'm going to do the step again. Just pay attention to where the curls are in the lock extension so that you're not locking it up. So there goes that curl right there. And this is what it's looking like. Look at that. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, I love this method. Okay, so on this side, I got a little bit lazy. I just added all the locks to it and I wrapped it around. But here I'm just showing you guys how I don't put that lock extension too close to my hair. So if you're gonna braid your hair, just leave the roots like a little bit slightly like not braided before you start braiding down. The reason why is it kind of gives you that seamless look when you add the gel and you retwist it at the roots. It looks like it's growing out of your scalp because you're not having that knot at the root of your head. The knot is actually at the bottom that's twisted in with the rest. So hopefully that makes sense on what I'm trying to show you. Right here, I'm just retwisting all the roots because I just added lock. And I'm showing you guys that it's not coming nowhere. So you see right here, you see how I leave that space right there at my roots before I go ahead and start wrapping. That helps give the illusion that it's growing out of your scalp. Now, if you want to have it at the base of your head, that is totally fine. Not the base of your head, but like your root, that's totally fine. You can do that. But for this method to make it look like it's growing out of your scalp, and these are homegrown locks, baby, this is the method to use. If you can't like pull away the hair that's coming out of the lock, you can go ahead and pin it up like I did here. And as you can see, I'm taking the curls out. Now at this point, I'm just super tired. It's been 5 hours me trying to install these locks in my hair. This is not a quick style, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just pile on the locks to all of my my locks. I'm using locks a lot in this video, but anyway, I'm just going ahead and I'm just crocheting them bad boys in, just pulling them through. Now for this piece, it's a little tiny, so I'm gonna use that method that I used from the back by pulling the marley hair through the lock and then pulling my lock through the hole, holding one side of the marley hair with the lock and then taking the other side of the marley hair and wrapping around, and that's gonna help avoid that lock slipping out of my head. You don't want to walk around and your locks is just falling on the floor, so you got to make sure that them bad boys is secure. So right here I'm just gonna do a lot of a cut of me just repeating the process of going ahead and wrapping the marley hair to cover where my lock starts and the extension starts to where the lock ends and my hair ends, just wrapping around. Like I said, it did take me 5 hours to complete this style. It might take you a little bit longer if you have to braid the base of your hair. My hair's already locked, so I didn't have to braid it. It's already sectioned. So keep in mind that this style is not for the weak. It's beginner friendly, but it's gonna take you a very long time to do. And this is what the final results look like. If you see my hair is a little bit white at my roots, is because it's my lock gel. I'm on a mission to find a good lock gel. But anyway, this is what it's looking like. Now, just disclaimer, if my face looks pale, is because it was a cloudy day and I had to change the ISO on my camera. So a lot of scenes, it's dark because the cloud is there, or it's too bright because the sun was there. So just bear with that. But anyway, let's get into how this looks. This looks amazing. Like, it's giving mermaid island vibes. It's giving you're about to go on vacation, staycation, because you know this economy. But anyway, I'm showing you could flip it both sides. It's not heavy on my head. It's super lightweight. I love it. I love the curls. Like, the curls just gives it that islandy pop look. I need to wear pink more often because I was killing it in this pink. But anyway, this is what it's looking like. Toyotresses, thank you so much for reaching out to me. I love your locks so much. Please go check out all the links I have in the description below. I'm on the road to hitting 100,000 subscribers this year. I've been on YouTube for so long. I need to hit 100,000 subscribers. So if you liked this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.